This is the knowing. Coming with you with another video. You all saw the caption, but before we get into all of that, I would like to tell you who I am. My name is Dr. Dr. Lisa Michelle Knowing, and I have a Facebook page that is called The Knowing. A personal page is Lisa Knowing, and my YouTube is Seeing and All Knowing. What I do, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a psychologist, a professor. I'm a counselor. I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. Um, Mother to many, but not biological. I run a page that enlightens you on things, bring things to the light, as well as positive, extremely as positive that I can be. I ask that when you come in, if you do not mind, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're in, hey, Miss Bobby, how are you? If you're out and give me a thumbs up, and it'll bring you right back into the chat. Hello, Miss Shirley. Um, I would like to announce the people who have been rocking with me, who have been with me. I am fully monetized on YouTube. Thank God. And I'm gonna work this. I like Facebook, but I like YouTube also. I'm transparent. I tell the truth. I didn't come and tell my followers on YouTube. I should have, but I had a procedure done on yesterday, so my voice is gonna be a little shaky. For those of you all that says, I look tired and everything. Hey, Miss Marcia, yesterday, last night I could not sleep. I just said I had a procedure done, and with procedures, anesthesiology, and all of this other stuff, and it's medication. So I'm not ashamed of anything of who I am or what I do. So I'm just explaining this not because anybody has said anything, but I am who I am. What you see is you see. Notice I go live from in the comfort of anywhere in my house, wherever I'm comfortable at, even if it's on top of the bed. But the content doesn't go anywhere. I just wanted to kind of introduce myself because looking at some of my videos, I don't think I have. And so I want you to know who I am. I am a very positive person, but very transparent, and I'm a truthful person. Anything that it comes to as far as this channel, whatever, I'm never going to tell you where I'm located at, who I am, those because of their creepy people out here. And I've been saying things are not like they were in the 60s and the 70s. There's a case that I do want to cover and I do want to talk about. But before I do that, I just want to clarify some things about couponing. I'm a couponer. I'll be back later actually putting this up. But I just want to, if you want to save money, and I don't know who don't want to save money, on Saturdays at Dollar General and Family Dollar, they have where you get a $5 off. You have to download the app. There is no way around downloading the app if you want these deals and you want them digitally. Yeah, everybody want a deal. I don't see how people can get away with not wanting a deal. I want a deal. Your girl want a deal. So I put things together. Asking, I do not as my family. My school have been there for me through sickness and everything. When I come back, they still waiting for me. 3, but if you have a $2 off, you can get 3 for $13. Those are, they even have a Dr. Pepper here. Pepper 7 Up Canada Dry. So if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write down 3 cases of Coke. Now I know what it is, but I'm just gonna write that 'cause most of the time I'm gonna be getting a Coke, Sprite, and Dr. Pepper. That's just the way I want it. See that digital coupon? Where I could actually get X equals 12. You gotta make sure you know that. Well, the drinks were 15. Mm, I do. I want everybody to hear it. Okay. It's still freezing, Miss Shirley. Can anybody else hear? Tell me if you can hear the live. If you cannot hear the live, I will start this over. Tell me if you cannot hear the live, because it. Tell me anybody else. It's better now. Okay, Miss Marcia. Miss Shirley, you may have to go out and come back in, Miss Shirley Jacob, baby. You may have to come back in. Please let me know. Please let me know, y'all. Miss Marcia says much better. Let me know, Miss Shirley. Okay, Greg is on. Okay, Miss Bobby can hear. I have Miss Marcia. I have Greg on. Miss Monica. Hello. Thank you, Greg, baby. Y'all saying, what is she doing? Making sure I got all y'all names down so y'all can be in the drawing tomorrow. I definitely want y'all in it. So I'm just double checking in my list. That's all. Did Miss Shirley come back in? Miss Shirley Jacob, baby. Let me know. Okay, Miss Martin. Okay, Miss Bobby. All right, I got you, Mr. Vaughn. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Thank you, honey. That's right, Greg. Okay. All right, y'all. I got everybody that's on here on my paper. Anybody else come in, I will of course I'll add them, but I made sure that I have you all. Okay. So we were talking about the general dollar. We were talking about the ads and everything. And I told you all that you have to get the $25. You gotta there's no way but to download it. You gotta download it. And then and it's easy. It's very, very easy to download. And it's very easy to add your information in. And so I'm just keep hitting the chat. That's all I'm doing. I gotta figure out is it better on the computer, if it's better on the iPad. I just gotta figure that out. But you gotta get to $25. Once you get to $25, I hear you, Miss Bob. And once you get to the $25, you can start taking it off. Now, did I have to get to 26.50? No, I did not. I don't necessarily coupon to get the cheapest. Hey, Miss Charlene, I don't do that. I coupon for things that I know that I'm gonna need. I know I can always use paper towels because of my elder. I usually get mine from Sam. But if something happened and I couldn't get the Sam, I can go in that storage and get me some paper towels. I'm gonna always keep laundry detergent. Okay, Miss Shirley, baby, is that better? And then I got my little old ladies that like Arm& and Hammer. And when the church have something and we having something for youth day, I'm gonna make sure I got plenty of sodas for that because I have them. Y'all saw them. So I'm gonna make sure I get those three sodas are $8 a 12 pack. Y'all know I love Cokes. That's a weakness for me, but I love them. So I'm gonna make sure I always have some on hand because if I want to drink one. So why not get drinks for 3 for $13 instead of buying 3 for $8 and it becomes up to be $24? That's not smart. So that's why I started couponing. I saved thousands of dollars with couponing. I coupon on almost everything I do. But that's why I say you have to get to the 25. That's why people usually do it on a Saturday. And these are just my scribble notes. I scribble and scrabble and write it down. The reason why is because if I know if I'm in a hurry, I got this pad, I'm gonna go straight to what I want, pick it up, and I'm gonna be out the store. And I'm gonna be scanning. And the reason why I scan is because it tells me whether or not I actually if because I can pick up a sparkle and it may say not showing because you got to make sure you got the right store too. But if it says not showing and it ain't gonna attach to it, I'm not getting it. And if something happens, and I know people don't like to do it, but if something happens and my deal don't work out the way I want it to work out, then I'm gonna put it back. You know, I'm gonna tell them to delete the whole deal on, and I'm gonna walk out. And we got about four, five, six, $7 journals. So Dollar Generals are everywhere. I know I love my Coca-Cola, Miss Shirley. I love them. I don't need them, but I love them. So, with that being said, the only thing, because I'm going to actually do this deal. If I don't do it, I do have somebody that can go in and do this deal exactly the way I show them. I teach people the coupon. So, they're going to do exactly what I tell them. And then actually, they're going to come out because they're already saving in this column. They're already saving. It's going to be taken off. That's why it's important to clip. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 550 before I start anything is gonna come off because of the digitals. Then I'm gonna add that 5 on 25 that's in there that's been clipped, and it's gonna go to $10.25. That's off of the 26.50, which will bring it up to be $16.50 plus tax. I'm gonna get paper towels that was 750. I'm going to get Arm& Hammer, that was 4, and I'm gonna get me 3 things of 12 pints of Coke, and I'm gonna pay 16.50 and some change for tax. Come to $17 and something. That's already a good deal. So that's one that I'll do. And a lot of people like the game. Let me tell you the best time to do a game deal. The best time to ever do a game deal is when you got 5 off of 20. And newer stores, the 5 off of 20, and then the 5 that you have in now, they're not stacking. They used to stack. If you find an old store that does not have a self checkout, some of those stores still stack them, but most of them they don't stack them anymore. But that's okay because if I need something during the week, I'm still gonna go get it. I can run a game deal and get $20 in items, get to the counter, and only pay $10. Well, Doc, how do you know that? Well, even though y'all gonna fuss a little bit, on my way back from the doctor, I had my uncle to go in there and get me exactly what I told him and put my number in, and that's all it was. So, Doc, how do you do this? Well, I run more than one account. I run an account for myself. Well, all of them for me. My mom, my sisters, my cousins, all of them. I run those accounts. I do the clipping and everything. That last ex-husband of mine, see, he knows my phone number. And he knows I'm an extreme couponer. The doc just a little bit smarter than him. Okay, thank you, Miss Harris. I'm glad you said something, baby. Let me put you down. But you already down, I think, from last night. So some people down from last night. So what he did was, I told you he low down, y'all. He went in and he was using my number to try to get some deals because he don't know couponing. I could have continued to use him, but I told you I wouldn't have nothing to do with him. So I didn't even want the account no more, so I deleted it. However, when I realized that he was doing that, I do not clip mine until I'm getting ready to get it. Then I clip them, then I check them, then I check it out. I don't click nothing else. I only click what I want on that Saturday. That's it. So you may put the number now, but you ain't finna get no coupon or nothing cheap. You ain't finna get no deals off of them. And you probably say, why you won't delete that number? I can't because all my perks come on that number. So no, I won't do that. But I just won't clip it. Smart, isn't it? Yep. So that's couponing in its finest. So say for instance, I want one of the, I think they're the 60 things of game pods, even the liquid, even the powder. Say it's 13.50. I want that. So I'm gonna get it. And then I got a $3 off coupon. I'm gonna use that. But I'm at $13.50, right? Okay, say for instance, I want some beads. Those are good smelling beads. I'm not saying the name of my God, I can't even remember the name. But those are the beads that you can put in the washer. Smell good. They $7.50. Okay. $13.50 and $7.50 is 21. I may be wrong, but I think it's 21. Because 7, 13, and 7 is 20. 50 and 50 is $1. It's $21. I meet the $5. I meet it. I made the 5 off of 20. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna put them coupons in there. Okay. I got 3 off of the liquid deposit, or whatever. I got $3 off. That's gonna bring that to 10.50. And then I got $2 off of the other one, off of the beads. Okay. So that means it's 10.50 for the detergent, and it's only 5.50 for the beads. That's $16. And then I'm gonna take $5 off of it. It's gonna be $11 and some change. You can't beat that anywhere. You're only gonna pay 11, but if you look at it, you had a $13.50 of 60 parts, if I'm not mistaken. It's 60 parts on them. You only paying $11. You're not even paying enough for that one. So in actuality, those beads are free. Do we just have to get the beads, Doc? No. You can get the beads. You can get the fabric softener, or you can get the dry sheets. I think either the 200 or the 105. Just that simple. So say I need more products, Doc. I got to have a few more products. Okay. Let's get 24 flings or liquid, it doesn't matter, for $7.50. You got a $2 coupon. You're gonna put that in there. It's gonna become $5.50. Okay. Let's keep moving. Just say for instance, because if you go on the dollar aisle and look at the Gain detergent, the small ones, they're $1. Okay. You may need 4 of those because they're small ones. So you're gonna get 4 of those. Okay. There's nothing off of those. So you're just gonna get 4. That's $4. Okay. So then you're gonna go, once you do that, you're gonna look and you're gonna say, oh, I need some fabrics, some of the sheets. So you're gonna see the sheets. The sheets are wonderful. I love the way they smell. And that's the thing about fabric softener sheets. You can put them anywhere, and they can smell good. People don't realize that. You can take them and kind of roll them up, and how people can do them in a little flower, whatever, and put them up under the seat of your vehicle, and it smells so good. Oh yeah, I don't use Gain, but a lot of people do. Everybody who asks for a bundle, they want Gain. They want Gain or Tide. I don't use Gain. I use all. I used to love Gain, but Gain just don't love me. But all I use all free and clear all day long. So I stay stacked up on that. So then you want the fabric softener. And the fabric softeners, let's just say they $7.50. You got a $2 coupon off, so it's gonna become $5.50. So $7.50 and $7.50 is $15, right? And then you got the 4 of the dish detergent that's going to make that 19. Okay. So just say, for instance, Doc, I might as well go ahead and get 5 of them. You at your $20 right now. You're at 20. Okay. So you add 20 and you only have $4. So that's gonna bring you to 16. And then you got another 5. That's still $11. Still can't beat it. Plus change, but plus taxes. So anytime you see a 4 off of 20, take take that and run with it. Yep. And on all my accounts, I'm gonna run that deal. That is the time to stack up on your game, is when that deal's out there. And it's out there. So you stack up on it. Okay. So that's just number one kind of basic couponing. is just basically writing it down and go ahead and doing it. Of course, I am, and I do go on YouTube and take them in the store. I go in the store. Miss Betty says she has saved a lot of money. Last time I couponed, I saved 28.80 on a Saturday. Again, I cater it to what I need. I don't just go get stuff unless it's extremely, extremely. I can't pass it up. If I can't pass it up, I'm gonna get it because I know I'm always giving to the homeless. I'm always giving to people who have gotten out and who's paroled out. They have a house, and I donate that stuff to them. So you can't go wrong. So that's just a little quick one-on-one or whatever. I will be back on YouTube tonight anyway. But I wanted to go ahead and talk about what I put up there about the young lady. And you know what? We gave Carly, y'all, please, everybody, please hit the thumbs up. That means you'll hit that X and then you'll go out and then you'll hit the thumbs up and you can come right back in. I got 5 people watching, 6 thumbs up, so we may be probably it's fine. All right, let me tell you about this. This is a mother of 4. She has a 9-year-old, 11, a 3, and a 1-month-old. So she has a newborn. She's from Conyers, Georgia. Um, Nobody's saying much about it. Nobody's saying much about the case. Nobody's saying much about anything. And it just seems to appear, why did everything happen around July? That's when these things start happening to women around July. Okay? Done before I spoke. Um, all right. The young lady went over to her mother's house. Her mother lives about 2 streets from her. Her mother, her and her mother was really close. Her mother heard from her every single day. She went over to eat, her and her 4 kids. I just told you their ages: 11, 9, 3, and 1-month-old. She has a newborn. The wife ate with the mother, and her kids did. And she needed to go home, which was 2 streets away, to get something. And she hadn't been heard from since. She left the 11 and the 9-year-old, but the 3-year-old and the 1-month-old, they went with her. They did. Now, y'all tell me how the 1 and the 3-year-old is okay, but the mother is nowhere to be found. And they found her Mazda SUV burnt. I think they found that on, because the mama filed a missing report on the 16th. I think the truck was found on the 19th. Let's go on with this. They talk about a father, a husband that she had, but they don't say much about him. They just say she was married. Her father kind of did his own investigation. He fears the worst. And y'all know here I got to be really careful. They won't say, but I heard on another article that the kids are safe with family members, but I think they're with kids, but they were not saying. And I understand what that chief said. He said, I'm not telling too much information. This is an ongoing case that we're working on, and I can't stand for things to get out that we don't want out. See, that's the thing. When you start talking to people and you start having these press conferences, people start creating their own narrative. They do. And when you allow people to create their own narrative, they make it out of anything they want. But if the kids was with her, they left with her. She can't be fine, but the kids okay. She went home. I'm just gonna say, just thinking, just logical. A lot of this stuff you can't kind of think that way. You got to think outside the box and over the box and in the box and everything else. Those kids are safe, but she's not. Chances are he have the kids. or the family, some of the family members have them, because the kids are fine. The kids that was with her mama, the 9, 11 year old. Of course, they're fine, and the 1 month old and 3 year old, they're fine. Yep. Let's continue. And there's words that I'm gonna say because we can't get in trouble with them. But the father says he don't think she's no longer with us. Y'all know what that means. All right. They even went to say that her favorite Bible verse was Romans 8:18. Y'all get up. She was, I don't know. I don't know. I've seen 3-year-olds that does talk and they make sense. Believe it or not. So I don't know. Remember in that case, I think we brought from around Louisiana, Baton Rouge, where I brought that case that principal, assistant principal had killed that teacher who he was married and she had got pregnant and she had another child. And they pieced everything together because of that 3-year-old. Everything was pieced together because of that 3-year-old. There are some smart children that you'll look at them and you don't know where it came from. But to me, it's the Lord don't equip them. But no, a 3-year-old can talk better than you think they can. She owned, yeah, mhm, they can, Miss Bobby. 3-year-olds can talk. Mama K's cleaning services is what she owned. That was her business. She was a hard worker, a great mother, a great daughter, they say. As this one was just a nice person. And a good parent. They say that this woman is married, but they only say a little bit about that. They get off of it. July the 16th, she went missing after she left her mother's house after her and her 4 kids had ate dinner with her mother. She went home to get some things because allegedly she was about to move in the house with her mother with her kids. On the 16th, they hadn't heard from her, they hadn't seen her. The mother started calling her daughter. Be mindful, the mother and the daughter talk every single day. I told you they're only 2 streets away. They talk every day. And the mother, that next day, the 17th, she kept calling, still ain't heard anything from her daughter. The mother goes over to the house. Daughter's nowhere to be found. On the night, that was on the 17th. On the 19th, the police searched at home. Um, why this story ain't getting no national news? I'm just asking. All of this stuff, the 2 children that was with her, and wasn't nothing wrong with her. They're safe. She's missing. They calling in the cadaver dogs. I told they calling them dogs in. Yeah. I told you over there in Carly case, they got them canines out. In my mind, 4 of them. Them canines ain't had no business out there in all that heat. When nobody lost. When nobody lost. I know y'all said she just can't get over it. And she ain't a really dog person. Just because I don't have an animal and I don't keep animals or whatever, I do have the animals. If my mama has a dog, my mama dog has never lived outside. It's a Yorkie. It's a little small thing. That dog won't survive outside. But you put them canines out here. I know people who have lost dogs in this heat this summer. I get emotional because I feel like you ought to treat dogs right if you got them. That's just me. I don't care if they canines and they work as officer. Them canine and them people was all in that grass that had grown all the way up to their knees. If I got in that child, it probably would cover half a meal. I'm sure if y'all have not realized it. But them canines was out there searching for Carla, and Carla ain't even missing. This man is trying to get a cadaver team. He got one team. So that means he gonna get some more cadaver dogs. And what are they looking for? Cadaver dogs come in to find remains. Y'all know what remain means. And again, there's certain stuff I can't say to my page in trouble, so I can't say it. I've been telling y'all that. That's why I won't say a lot of stuff over there on that book. Because they can't let you know. They find ways to, get you. Okay, let me go on. The father started actually doing his own research. And I was looking at a investigation or what have you, if you will. But I was looking at them comments. I told them comments be booming. Them comments say, "What you doing trying to investigate while you ain't at the press conference?" It could be various reasons, y'all. It doesn't mean that's right, Monica. And it continues to happen to women. But let me go on because I'm not gonna break that cedar story to on over there on the book. I ain't gonna talk about it over here. But I'm gonna talk about that over there. It's gonna break first over there. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back over here. And then the father, he started his own research, as investigation, if you will, however you want to call it. And I told you the sheriff conducted an interview. In the interview, that's when he told them what he would be saying to them and what questions he wouldn't be accepting because something had leaked to the media that they didn't want to leak. I'm telling you, people get loose lips. I used that last night. People didn't think I knew what I was saying. People get loose lips. Loose lips is people that just talk. Sometimes you got to keep your mouth closed. You trying to crack a case. Can't be out here letting everybody know what's going on with it. The sheriff, his name was Eric Leverett. He's the sheriff of Rockdale County. Told you it was in Conyers, Georgia, and the county is Rockdale. Okay. On the 16th, I told you she ate dinner with her mother. They arrived around 5:30. They ate, her and her mother talked, and she went back to her house 2 streets over to get some things. And they haven't seen her. On the 17th, her mother kept calling, kept calling. She called on the 16th, she just kept calling. She couldn't get her daughter. So she drives over there. Nobody is really saying a word or much about this. I picked up this story from another YouTuber. And then I went to research it to see what was going on and realized that was a press conference and all of that. But nobody said there. And what he said was, yeah, she had a husband. And he went right on. I'm telling you. He said, yeah, she got a husband. And he drove that thing right on. He didn't stop it. Okay. Um, Things have been leaked through the news media, allegedly. Therefore, the chief says he means he's not saying much. He does goes on and tell that she left 4 children back here that needs her. And the mother said, now this what really got me, y'all. The mother says she has lost 3 children in the past 3 years. I'm not sure what's going on with that. So the mother is torn up. She tried to hold it together. So that she has a lawyer. The family, I'm sure it's a family lawyer. His name is Kenneth Page. He talked and said anything. He talked and said a lot of things. Trying to get her to get herself together. The attorney said that they're getting, cadaver dogs and they're getting hips and whatever. I'm sure some searches have been done, but they can't tell people all that. The mother came up and the mother could barely keep it together. I felt so sorry for her. I could barely listen to it. But the mother lives in Conyers too, and she lives 2 streets away. Uh, and again, I could barely. That's right, Miss Shirley, Miss Monica. I could barely get through this. I could. I mean, the mother she's hurt. You could just tell it. Um, and it ain't fake. It wasn't fake. And so the mother tells about what happened and everything and tells about the 2 kids were with her and those 2 smaller kids were with the mother and she ain't heard nothing else from her daughter. She explained that her and her daughter talks every day. She talks to her every day. This woman had heard anything from her daughter since July 16th. Y'all, we're in August the 4th. You know they looking for her. Why they bringing out the cadaver dogs? Come on, y'all. And over here with Alicia Watts, things only getting worse with that, honey. Things are getting worse. Allegedly, because according to the paperwork and what she filled out for that protective order, because you have to put everything down. You know your doc know now. And she put she was the wife. He allegedly one night beat her, took her 50, within 15 minutes from his mom's house. He turned around. When he got out at the gas station, he made her get out. He took her to a hotel, sexually assaulted her and everything. He went and acted like he was about to kill himself and others in the car. She was straight fearful of him, and she had a protective order against him. So all that stuff that happened that he did allegedly back in 2003, that ain't left him. And where is it? Who's helping him? Who's enabling him to stay out here? They have not found Alicia Watts. We know why. We don't know where she at. This young lady Roberson wrote her name down. What was the young lady's name? What was her name? I might have put it in the. I'm sure I put it in the capture. I get that comment. I saw somebody just made a comment to me. Oh my goodness, what was her name? Imani Roberson, Conyers, Georgia. What happened to her? See, people just say, "Oh, she vanished." They get, the UFOs and whatever, whatever. No. Mm-mm. And what the chief vowed to do, the chief vowed to find her. Hmm. He said they're gonna find her, and we know who usually the prime suspect in it. Y'all, things are getting really, really out of hands when it comes to crimes on women. I don't know why, but it is. But we as women, the first thing that we have to do is stop being lonely. We do. And I don't have the idea. People say, how you stop doing that, doc? I don't work miracles now. I don't. The Father does. I don't. But when you start making yourself feel that you're lonely, you don't have anybody, you make yourself vulnerable and you open yourself up to a lot of things that you wouldn't want to open yourself up to. People who are vulnerable will do anything at times. What do you mean, Doc? When people get lonely and they have everything going on for them, their career has went on, they have a business, everything is going good, they work in the community, they work in their church, they bring up the drives, they do everything, but they don't have a significant other. Sometimes it can get to the point where you start to think that I'm lonely, I'm gonna be by myself the rest of my life or whatever. And you'll go fall in the hands of somebody who ain't no good. Y'all know I ain't lying. Because you have let loneliness take over. But if you really desire whatever, the only thing you have to do is just sit back and ask the Father for it. They do. They do. That Miss Shirley Jacob. But a lot of them, they don't. A lot of them, and I'm telling you, they tell me that. Doc, I understand and I respect your opinion and I respect what you're doing, but I got to have a man. I said, okay, baby. I don't argue about that, nothing. Because sometimes what you think you need, it'll be to where you're no longer with us. It'll be to where you have withdrawn. It'll be to where your face is disfigured. So you have to be very, very careful just going around thinking that you just need somebody. Like Miss Shirley Jacob just said, what about a background? Do a background on these people. We got to stop women as women. You don't want to miss the discussion on Facebook. I'm gonna be talking about that. Those cedar blocks. Oh yes. I'm gonna be talking about that makeshift jail, if you will. that a guy was putting women in, and some may still be there. And people to have something over you. This man had a wife and a child, and we don't know where he got women at. The FBI looking at all into that and trying to make sure all the states he been to, they don't have a because he rents these houses and he makes these makeshift cedar block wooden things. And that lady hands, they say, well, bloody, because she tore through it. When your adrenaline gets to pumping and you trying to save your life and you know he ain't nowhere around, you're gonna do everything you can do. If I'm not mistaken, they picked him up in a parking lot from some grocery store. I think it was a grocery store, some store, with his wife and his child. And he sexually assaulted her. But this is the thing. I gotta look more into it because I don't know if he's targeting. Let me just see how I say this. The women that they say that was the the phrase they use that was the first profession, and women always have a way to get what they need because it was the first profession. He goes after them, and that's when he assault them. Mhm. And put them in that makeshift cell, in that makeshift cell. And most of the time, people will starve to death, and the only thing I could see he had in there was water. He don't care about them. So the FBI is really looking at him, and hopefully he'll talk or they'll go into those towns and see that a person like him maybe rent something from somebody, and the neighbors say they had no idea. Y'all, these are some of the stories that I will be bringing. I will be continuously dropping content over here as well as Facebook. The only thing that I ask is that you rock with me. Tomorrow night, I will announce it. You all will know because you have to be present to win. You will know. I will be doing a drawing tomorrow just over on here. This is something that someone donated and they wanted it, and I had it on stock because you all know I'm still waiting for 2 boxes. But I had this, and it's a nice gift, and it will be given away and it will be mailed off to you on Monday. So I do ask everybody to join the channel, but most important, I will let you know what time that I will be live tomorrow. I will call it out on live. You'll see me put my hand in there. You'll see me come out, and I'm gonna put it up to here and let you all see the name first. We don't do no mess over here. Everybody's in there fairly. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see me shaking. You'll see me come up, and I'm gonna show it to you. And then we're gonna go from there. And then that person is going to go and inbox me either on the knowing or they're going to inbox me on Lisa knowing, and they're going to send me their address and I'm going to send it back to them. And we're going to get this channel to popping because we can get it. It's like we do YouTube, Facebook, we're going to do it right over here. We just can be a little bit more open over here. Um, we can. Um, Openly, we can talk a little bit more. Y'all, that's it. I'm supposed to be gone in 30 minutes. I'm going to rest my voice up because I will be back on Facebook. I've already put an announcement up. So I'll be back on Facebook. Y'all continue to pray for me. Continue that the Lord pray my strength. And just continue to pray that the Lord continue to strengthen me, heal me, so I am able to come over here, give you the content, as well as go on and do my own regular job. I put the topping up there because that's what I want to talk about. But I am gonna come back, and I'm gonna put couponing somewhere in there so you all will know because there are great deals that you can get. Why pay full price for things when you don't have to? I can give you deals like during the week if you say I just can't get there on Saturday. There are deals during the week, but just know on Saturdays they're extra good because you get that 5 off of 25. Y'all, thank you for continuing to rock with your girl, seeing and all knowing. Again, I will see you all over on Facebook. I think I said at 8 o'clock, 8:30. 8:30, not 8 o'clock. Thank you so much, Monica. Thank you. I need all the prayers that I can get. I come over here and put a shield on, and but there's sometimes I do feel bad. And right now, you can tell as I start talking, my voice continued to do a change. But hopefully, everything is working for the good of me. All right, y'all. I love you. Thank you all for hitting that love, that thumbs up. Thank you, Miss Marcia, baby. Thank you. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Hopefully, I'll see each and every one of you on Facebook about 8:30. I love you. I do. And this is seeing and all knowing, and I'm out.